mundo está a olhos postos no Reino Unido esta terça-feira.
Craint que la COVID-19 ne ressurgisse.
Csak nem 8000 beteget ápolnak kórházban, 674
contro il coronavirus, l'Austria avvia test di massa.
An Olympic year with athletes preparing for the games, which was scheduled to start in July.
Ha movilizado 220 millones de euros para financiar el traslado de enfermos de COVID-19.
Selon les dernières données officielles publiées dimanche, la France a enregistré 11 022
Corona-Massentests, wie zum Beispiel Österreich, wo die Teilnahme am
Препаратом «Спутник Ви» сделать прививку могут горожане из эпидемиологических иконок στις χώρας.
Uno de los síntomas de COVID-19 es empezar a sentir garraspera en la garganta.
COVID-19, the virus that was first detected in Wuhan, China in late 2019 and has set off a global pandemic. Coronaviruses are a big family of different viruses. Some of them cause the common cold in people. Others infect animals, including bats, camels, and cattle. But how did SARS-CoV-2, the new coronavirus that causes COVID-19, come into being? Experts say SARS-CoV-2 originated in bats. That's also how the coronaviruses behind Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, MERS, and Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, SARS, got started. SARS-CoV-2 made a jump to humans at one of the Wuhan's open-air wet markets, where customers buy fresh meat and fish, including animals that are killed on the spot. Some wet markets sell wild or banned species like cobras, wild boars, and raccoon dogs. Crowded conditions can let viruses from different animals swap genes. Sometimes the virus changes so much that it can start to infect and spread among people.
The severity of COVID-19 varies. The disease may take a mild course with few or no symptoms, resembling other common upper respiratory diseases such as the common cold. Male cases typically recover with 2 weeks, while those with severe or critical diseases may take 3 to 6 weeks to recover among those who have the time from symptoms, often to death, and ranging from 2 to 8 weeks. As of March 26, there were more than 470,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 around the world and more than 200 dead, watching every continent save Antarctica, which was pandemic, Israel. Well, before the World Health Organization final declared in 1 on March 11, and we so have sent incoming.
COVID-19 marks the return of a very old and familiar enemy. Throughout history, nothing has killed more human beings than viruses, bacteria, and parasites that cause disease. Not natural disasters like earthquakes or volcanoes, not even war. Against this background and amidst this global health crisis, documentary heritage is an important resource to provide a historical perspective on how governments, their citizens, and the international community have addressed pandemics in the past. There is a need to amplify national and international cooperation in the preservation and accessibility of documentary heritage, and this is done through the network of national and regional committees of UNESCO's Memory of the World programs, which stands ready to support all member states who wish to preserve official records related to COVID-19 within the frameworks of UNESCO 2015 recommendation concerning the preservation of and access to documentary heritage, including in digital form. There are 4 key areas which demand shared responsibility among member states, member institutions, and citizens in responding to COVID-19 and preparing to respond to future pandemics. These are based, among others, on the shared educational, social, scientific, and artistic values of documentary heritage.
In addition, audiovisual and public service media archives are hard at work documenting the pandemic, including how lockdowns are affecting almost every individual, how governments are dealing with this health and economic crisis, how the media is reacting to it, as well as how new expressions of solidarity are emerging and contributing to an acceleration of the pace of digitization, as a large proportion of the workforce and young people in education have to resort to remote working and schooling. Moreover, preserving and providing access to such primary source materials has the potential to enable public awareness and participation in public health procedures, grounded as in historical lessons learned. Since late December 2019, the COVID-19 pandemic has spread globally and consequently resulted in at least 772,296 deaths worldwide as of August 18, 2020.